Welcome to Pilates, everyone. This is Rhona coming to you from the studio up at Predator Ridge. I wish you could be here with me, but because you can't, we are bringing the videos to you. So let's get started. We're going to just sit with our legs forward and we're going to hinge on our hips and let your arms just lean and drape over your legs. And what I'd like you to do is take a nice big breath in, feel the ribs expanding sideways, and as you exhale, just gently pulling your belly in toward your spine and up toward the rib cage. And again, nice big breath in, and then exhale. So we inhale through the nose, we exhale through the mouth. So continue breathing like that while I'll tell you why we do this type of breathing. When we want to start to strengthen our core, we want to engage the abdominal muscles. When we engage them and keep them pulled in, the diaphragm can no longer move up and down and it stays stationary, but it does expand sideways with the breath. So for us to be able to get connected with the core, this is the lateral breathing that we do so we can start to create strength from the inside. So let's just do one more of those. Take a nice big breath in. And then as you exhale, very gently pull the belly in toward the spine. So we're now going to lie down onto our backs. So your feet will be hip-width apart and your knees will be slightly over top of your ankles. We don't want your feet too far out, but we don't want them too far in either. So right over top of the ankles. If your neck tends to buckle when you lie down, take something and place it underneath the head to give you that support that you need. Now we're going to find our neutral spine. This is how we want to strengthen our core. So I invite you all to make a triangle with your hands. Tip your pelvis toward the floor and place your hands on your pelvis. You will notice that your fingers are higher than your thumbs. And from this position, we're going to tilt our pelvis so that our lower back comes off the floor and our hands are horizontal to the mat. So this is your neutral spine. This is how we want to train our core. So let's take a big breath into the belly, let the belly expand up into your hands. As you exhale, you're going to pull the belly down and up, but without tilting the pelvis. And so again, nice big breath into the belly, and then exhale, pull the belly down and up toward the rib cage. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, and then exhale, pull the belly down and up toward the ribs. So now our goal is to keep the belly pulled in and to start to breathe sideways. So just place your hands on the outside of your rib cage, having a firm grasp and pushing your ribs in. And as you breathe in, feel the ribs expanding into your hands. As you exhale, pull the belly down and up toward the rib cage, but do not move your pelvis. So again, you take a big breath into your hands, feel the ribs expand sideways. Exhale, pull the belly in and up toward the ribs. So let's just do that a couple more times. Breathe in, and then exhale, breathing out, pulling in and up toward the rib cage. And we'll do that one more time. And then exhaling, pulling in and up toward the rib cage. Awesome. So when we're laying down on the mat, we want to have our shoulder blades stabilized as well. So our next warm-up is our arms are at our side. As you breathe in, you're going to shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, press your hands into the mat, and slide your shoulder blades all the way down. And again, inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them all the way down. And we'll do that one more time, bringing the shoulders up, and then sliding them all the way down. Beautiful. Now from here, as you breathe in, you're going to raise your arms up. Now we want to take the arms back behind us, but we don't want to pop up our ribs. We want to keep the ribs down as we reach the arms back. And then inhale, float the arms up and bring them to your side. And again, we breathe in, float the arms up. You press the rib cage down as you reach back. Now you may only be able to go halfway back and that's okay. But we want to make sure that those ribs don't move. That's our number one priority in this exercise. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale down, and we'll do that one more time. Breathe in and float the arms up. As you exhale, let those arms go back behind you. Inhale, float the arms up, and then exhale, bring them down to your side. Awesome. This time we're going to take them out to the side, bring them all the way behind us and through the air. And the whole time maintaining that neutral spine. Bring the arms around, exhale through the air. One reverse that. So as we inhale, we float them up. As you exhale, reach them back and circle around. Inhale, floating up and back. Exhale, circle. And one more time, up and over. And exhale, circle. Beautiful. Okay, from here we're going to focus on our neck. So as you breathe in, gently drop your chin to your throat, keeping the back of your head on the mat, and slowly release. So we inhale, we lengthen the neck, and then as we exhale, we release it. And one more time, we lengthen, and then we slowly release. Excellent. So now we're going to maintain neutral spine. You're going to keep your left leg nice and still. And as you breathe in, just gently drop your right knee out to the side. Now engage your inner thigh muscles to pull the leg back in. We're engaging the belly to maintain pelvic stabilization. So if you need to, you can place your hands like mine are, one on the front, one on the back, just to make sure that your pelvis is not moving. We inhale, we let the knee fall out to the side. Exhale, engaging your thighs to come back in. 2 more times. Inhale out. Exhale, pulling back in. And last one, we go out, and we're going to pull that leg back in. So now we need to stabilize the right leg, and we'll do the same with the left. We'll drop it out to the side, engage inner thighs to pull the leg back in. And again, take the leg out. Exhale, bring the leg back in. Perfect. 2 more times. Inhale out. Exhale in. And last one, we take the leg out. And we bring the leg back in. Perfect. Now maintaining neutral spine, let's bring our knee right over top of our hips. Bring your hand up like a little stopper, and then bring the other leg up. From this position, you're going to press your hands and knees together. We're strengthening the hip flexors as well as the core. Feel the resistance, and then slowly release. So we want to push hands and knees together. We want to make sure we don't drop the feet down, because then the legs just get very heavy. And exhale, pressing hands and knees together, and then slowly release. A couple more times. We press, so you should feel your core engaging, hip flexors. One more time, press and hold. And now from this position, exhale, straighten the legs, and inhale to release. Now we can go all the way down. And exhale up, so we're tightening and warming up the thighs, and drop. And again, take them up, and bring them down. Keep pushing that resistance against the knees. That's it, awesome. 2 more times. Good. And last one, you're going to take your leg as far as you can get it straight. And then the left leg is going to come down and put on the floor. Now we want to make sure that the core stays nice and stable and neutral while we do our one leg circles. If you have the flexibility, take your left leg straight. If you find that your back tips and your neck buckles, you need to place that foot back up onto the floor again, okay? So I'm going to take my leg long, arms out to the side, keeping my hips still and moving my leg inside my hip socket. I take it across the midline, exhale, circle 1, and we circle 2, exhale, circle 3, 4, awesome, 1 more time, circle 5, beautiful. Let's go in the other direction. Around we go, and 2, keeping everything else nice and still, and 3, circle 4, 1 more time, circle 5, and place that leg down on the floor, or place your foot on the floor. Okay, so now we're going to bring our left leg up, we're going to stop at our stopper, and then we're going to straighten that leg as much as we can maintain neutral spine. Arms down, inhale, we circle, exhale 1, and we circle 2, and 3, circle 4, 1 more time, 5. Awesome. Other direction, we breathe in, exhale, circle 1, and 2, circle 3, circle 4, last time we circle 5, perfect, and we place that foot on the floor. Let's slide the other leg up. Now we want to make sure that our feet and knees are hip width apart. So can you see them in your mind's eye? A nice straight line from hips, knees to toes. Okay, so now we're going to go from a neutral spine into a tilted spine, but we're going to use our abdominals, not our butt, to do the work. So let's hang out in neutral to begin with. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, engage your core to gently tip your lower back to the floor. Again, your butt's nice and loose, and then inhale, shift your pelvis back to neutral. As we exhale, we very gently tip our lower back to the floor, scooping the belly. and then slowly releasing. 2 more times. We gently tip the pelvis. So we've got a scoop. We don't have a pooch where our belly pops up. We engage that core and pull it down and release. And 1 more time, very gently tipping and releasing. Awesome. So now we're going to go up into a bridge or hip rolls that we call them in Pilates. So if you have something under your head, please remove it so we don't put any pressure on your head and neck. What we're going to do, we're going to slide our shoulder blades down. We're going to very gently drop our chin toward the throat. Taking a breath in, we hold. Now as we exhale, we very gently tip the pelvis. Now we tighten the buttocks to raise the hips up off the mat into a neutral hip rolls or bridge. You take a breath in and hold. Start at the top of your spine and slowly roll down 1 vertebra at a time. I'm just going to remove my arm so you can see. So now from this position, we can start to release the bum muscles so that we can roll our pelvis all the way through back to neutral, where we're on the horizontal plane. Okay, so we take a breath in. As we exhale, we very gently tip, and then we tighten and we roll up. So our goal is to articulate the spine in both directions. Breathe in to hold. Exhale, start from the top and roll down 1 vertebra at a time, all the way through to neutral. Awesome. 2 more times. Breathe in. Lengthen the neck. Exhale, tip the pelvis, tighten and roll your spine up, holding in a neutral place. Breathe in to hold. Start at the top, slowly rolling down, release the buttocks, and roll all the way through to neutral. And again, breathe in. Exhale, tip, and roll the spine up. So this time we're going to stop and hold here. I want you to make your arms very, very strong. And we're just going to have a slow march on the floor, making sure that that pelvis stays very, very still while you do this. So we've got our butt on, we've got our abs on, our legs are strong, our shoulders are down, and we're marching on the floor very, very lightly, very gently. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold there, take a breath, and slowly roll your spine down, 1 vertebra at a time, all the way through to neutral. Excellent. Now let's put our stoppers back on our legs, bring the legs up. This time we're going to bring the sides of our feet together, we're going to squeeze those legs together, and then slowly release. Engage the inner thighs to squeeze the legs together, and slowly release. 1 more time, we're going to squeeze and hold. Now we're going to take our hands on our ribs, and you're going to slowly roll your legs toward me without the rib cage moving. Exhale, engage your core to bring your body back to center. Let's go to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, engage your waist muscles to come back. And again, take it over. Exhale, come back to center. Other way. Good. And come back to center. Let's do 4 more like that. So inhale out. Now if you'd like more, extend the legs. And then exhale, come back to center. And 3. Extend if you wish. And then come back to center. 2 more times. Over. Extend. Come back to center. And last one. Over. Extend. And come back to center. And release 1 foot. And then the other. Good job. Let's take those legs long. Take your arms over your head. And stretch from fingers to toes. Perfect. All right. Come on up. So now we're going to come onto all fours. I'm just going to move my mat. I think I'm even. And we're going to bring our wrists underneath our shoulders and our knees under our hips. So if you have any wrist issues, you can always fold your mat if you're using one. And place the heels of your hands on the floor, and then, or heels of hands on the mat, fingers on the floor, and that'll open the angle of your wrist. Or you can also create fists with your hands. We want to make sure the knees are underneath the hips, and we're in a neutral spine. Okay, so this hip bone at the front should line up with the back. Excellent. Shoulders are away from the ears. So let's get that in position first. So, keeping your arms nice and straight, you're going to drop your body down between your straight arms, and then you're going to push up to neutral, and then press your hands outward. And as you press them outward, hopefully you're feeling a tightness happening around the outside of your underarm. which is what we want for stability for the shoulders. So let's do that one more time. We gently drop down, and then we push up and we press the hands apart. Excellent. From here, we're going to go into a cat stretch. So we take a breath in first. As you exhale, start from the belly and start to round your spine up and go all the way. So even in this position, we're not tightening the glutes. They're going to gently contract, but we're not tightening them lots or at all. And then exhale and slowly release all the way through back to neutral. And again, we take a breath in. As you exhale, engage the core and start to round your spine up all the way. Excellent. Breathe in to hold, and then slowly release all the way through. And 2 more times. Breathe in and exhale, tucking and rounding and reaching your back to the sky. And then slowly release all the way through. Excellent. And last one, inhale and exhale, round all the way. Press away from your mat. That's it. And then slowly release all the way through. Beautiful. From now, we're going to curl our toes under. We're going to push away from the mat, press those hands out. And as we exhale, we're going to bring our knees 1 inch off the floor. Take a breath in and hold. Exhale, place them back down. So we want to make sure our head is in neutral as well. We're not looking down at our knees, and we're not looking straight ahead either. That just puts way too much pressure on the neck. So your gaze is just slightly forward of your hands. Take a breath and exhale. Lift those knees 1 inch off the floor. Breathe in to hold and exhale to release. Awesome. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale, lifting up. Breathe in to hold and release. And last time. Breathe in, exhale, inhale, hold, and then slowly release down. Excellent work. Just walk your hands forward. Give your wrists a little stretch. Stretch out your back. Good. And just have a couple of breaths there. Perfect. All right, let's come to sitting. So now we're going to go into a half rollback. So again, we're going to start we're coming back to where we started this earlier, and our feet are hip width apart. So from this position, we're going to do that same tilt of our pelvis from the sitting position. So take a breath, and as you exhale, very gently tip your lower back toward the floor, and then slowly release and come back on top of your sits bones. And again, breathe in, and exhale, we very slowly tip, and then inhale, we come back to neutral. 2 more times. We're going to very gently tip, and then release. Good. Last one, we're going to tip, and then release. So now we're going to add a little arm length. So pull the shoulders down. This time we're going to tip and hold, and then you're going to reach to the corner behind you, and then we're going to come back up again. Let's go to the other side. So we're going to roll back. We're going to reach, and then we're going to come back up again, and back. And we reach, and we come back up, and again. To the other side, and up. 4 more times. Inhale, reach, and exhale up. Inhale, reach, exhale up. 2 more. Let's reach. Come up. Last one. And reach up. Excellent. Just slowly round over your legs just for a breath or 2. All right. So now we're going to add a little bit of excitement. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Pull the shoulder blades down. Take a breath. As you exhale, you're going to roll back. Inhale, you're going to raise your arms. Now I want you to imagine there's a ball here. And we're going to exhale. We're going to go over our legs. Arms stay parallel to the floor. Inhale, step the spine. Exhale to roll back. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, scoop and come forward. Good. Inhale up. Isn't this exciting? Exhale back. Inhale, reach. And we come forward. So now we're going to do the earthquake. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, hold the arms. Can you feel a little shake going on? Inhale, hold. Exhale, scoop and come forward. Inhale up, shoulders down. Exhale, roll back. Inhale to raise the arms. Exhale to hold. Take a breath. Exhale, scoop and come all the way forward. And sit tall 1 more time. Let's roll back. Inhale to raise the arms. Exhale, hold here. Take a breath. And now scoop and come all the way forward. Awesome. And sit up nice and tall. Now we're going to scoot towards the front of our mat. We're going to grab behind our knees and we're going to come just off our sits bones. We're going to pull our shoulders down and pull our belly in. And as we exhale, we're going to straighten the legs. Now, try not to have a really tight grip on the backs of your legs. I always make a little circle with my hand and place my thumb here and then my fingers on the other side of my leg, just so my hamstrings can move. So we're going to straighten and bend. Chest is lifted, straighten and bend. Excellent. So breath is absolutely huge in Pilates. So let's put it to the test. We're going to take a breath in and we're going to roll back. And now as we exhale through the mouth, we're going to come back up to sitting. So let's take a breath in, roll back, exhale. Perfect. Inhale, roll back. Exhale. Let's straighten the legs. Can you do it there? Take a breath and roll back. Exhale. Yes, one more time. So wherever you're at, that's where you'll stay. Exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to release the left leg and bring the right leg down with us. Now you notice my shoulder blades are not on the floor. If at any time your neck hurts, please place your head down. We're going to take our hands on either side of our knee and our other leg is out straight. Now you might find that if your leg is as low as mine, your back is arching off the back or you're really pressing your back down. So if that's happening, let's just lift our leg a little higher, okay? So this is where I'd like to be, this is where I'm gonna stay. So you listen to your body and do what works for you. Hands are on either side of the knee, take a breath. Exhale, switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. So we want those legs nice and long and strong, that's it. And switch, and switch. Good, we've got 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Now take your hands behind your head, and we're gonna have 3 options. So let's put our feet down on the floor and then just lift our heels off so our toes are touching. Your elbows are super wide, okay? And we want to keep them wide so we don't hurt our neck. So from this position, you're going to bring your right knee in and you're going to curl the upper body and you're going to bring your left elbow toward your right knee and then we're going to come back down and we're going to do the other side and then come back down. So if this is a challenging exercise for you, this is a great place to be, a great place to stay, because we're getting quality over quantity. And you always want to look down at that bottom elbow. Beautiful. All right. Now if you'd like more, we're going to very gently tip the lower back. We're going to scoop our belly. And the reason we do this is because not a lot of people can actually do all exercises in neutral. So if we're going to place our lower back down, we want to make sure we're using the abs and not the bum. So let's stay here, and we're going to lift one leg up. Exhale, pull the belly down to lift the other leg up. So we've had option 1 where our feet stay on the floor, where our toes. Option 2, the legs are up. As we exhale, we're going to curl up. Now we don't go back to the floor, we just come to center. And then we go the other side, and we come back to center. And we go the other side, and back to center. And then, if you would like option 3, we twist and straighten, come back to center. Twist and straighten, back to center. Take it over, come back to center. Take it over, back to center. Here we go, we've got 8 and center. 7, so choose your option. If you're getting tired, go down an option. 5, last 4. Here we go. And 3, and 2, excellent, last time, awesome, and then slowly release down and give yourself a hug, good job. Let's take those legs long and stretch our bellies, reach the hands over the head, all the way, good. From here, grab your leg to come up to sitting, and we're going to do our roll up, but we're going to start in a seated position because you may not be able to go all the way to the floor and bring yourself back up again. So what we want to do is sit on our sits bones, sit nice and tall, and from this position we want to make sure we're hinging at the hips. So once you're hinging at the hips, you're going to reach your arms forward, pull your shoulders down, and then I want you to reach past your toes if you can, as if you're trying to grab hold of something, okay? Now from here, as we inhale, we start to roll back. We roll our shoulders back, and as we exhale, we roll down one vertebra at a time, using your abdominals, so make sure there's no popping of the belly. We really want to get a good scoop. We're going to roll all the way down and take the arms over the head. Now feet are flexed like crazy. Inhale, float the arms up. As you exhale, push your feet forward, push your legs forward, scooping, coming up to sitting tall, and then lean over and stretch. Excellent. Now if you had a hard time coming up, you're going to follow me. And we're not going to go all the way down. What I want you to do is only go down as far as you know you can come back up again. And for those of you who know the exercise and you know what muscles to engage, please feel free to go all the way down to the floor. All right. So let's sit up nice and tall, pull the shoulders away, take a breath in. As we exhale, start to pull your abdominals in and roll back, keeping your heels on the floor. Imagine straps across your legs. So if you want, please roll all the way down. Take a breath in, raise the arms up, exhale, scoop that belly and reach all the way forward as far as you can reach. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. Good. And then as you exhale, slowly come back down again. All the way. Breathing as you move. Excellent. And again, let's go back, shoulders away, exhale, rolling down one vertebra at a time. Breathe in, exhale, scoop that belly, sit nice and tall, and reach all the way forward. And again, roll your shoulders away. Coming down, now you might find that you're going a little further down, that's good. Keep those legs tight. Exhale, scoop your belly, nice and tall, and reach all the way forward. Excellent work. And then slowly release. Perfect. So let's come to the front of our mat. Roll our shoulders back. Just take a nice big breath in for a moment or two. Just coming back to a really nice neutral place. Excellent. We're going to take our arms out to the side. As we inhale, reach the arms up, pull the shoulder away from your ear, and now slowly start to tip over. Just getting a nice stretch. And then we float the arm up and we come back down to our side. Let's do the other side. Inhale to reach. Exhale, pull the shoulder down, reach all the way over. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, let it go. Awesome. All right, come on over onto your side. Now we want to make sure that our hips are stacked for this exercise. So right now you can see that my top hip is higher than my bottom hip. I want to make sure I have a little mouse house here. So I need to move my hips to create this mouse house so that my legs are the same length. If my hip is down, my top leg's going to be shorter. So that's a really great indication unless you actually do have one leg shorter than the other. So then you're going to have to come back here and really figure out those hips. Okay, so once we're here, we can relax the head. You can have your arm long underneath you, or you can have the elbow bent. Completely up to you. But the hands are going to come in front. So now we're going to be working the buttocks. Legs are long. As we breathe in, we lift the top leg up. We flex your foot and we lower it down. So everything in Pilates is lengthening and strengthening together. And we lift it up. And you can tell that our moves are very, very precise. We want to make sure that every muscle in our body is working here, whether it's stabilizing or moving. Excellent. 3 more times. Reach up and down. And 2 and down. And 1 more time. Excellent. And now we're going to come with our leg hip height. Slight point in the ankle. Circle 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Can you hold your leg in space and bring the other leg up to meet it? And then take that bottom leg only down. And again, we lift up and lower. And lift and lower. And up and down. 5 and 6 and 7.
Beautiful. Take both legs down and we lift for 8 and 7 and 6. Keep that little mouse house. 5. Go 4 and 3 and 2 and one more time. Beautiful, and release. So we'll give that a little pat. Perfect. And now this is one of my favorite leg exercises. We curl the toes under and we curl the toes up. This is called the leprechaun. Hips are stacked, shoulder blades are down. We're going to pulse the leg 8 times to the front. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, to the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, to the front for 4, 3, 2, back, 4, 3, to the front, 2, back, 2, singles, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Woof. Give it a good pat. Excellent work, everyone. Now we're going to bring our wrist in line with our elbow underneath our shoulders. So we want to be nice and solid here. I always make a little fist to give me that stability that I'm looking for. Knees are going to be stacked. Option 1, the hip is lifted. Option 2, the top leg is straight. Option 3, both legs are straight. Option 4, the legs are stacked. We're going to raise our top arm, keeping your hips facing forward. Exhale, take the arm underneath, and inhale, reach all the way up. And again, underneath, and reach. Don't let your hips move, and take it under. So we're getting this rotation through the waist, and under, and release. 4 more times. Take it under, and 3, and 2. Awesome. 1 more time. Oh, perfect. Drop down your bottom knee. Extend your top leg. Take your top arm over your head. This action is coming from the belly. As we exhale, we pull in and reach. 2 and reach. Under and reach. That's it. Very nice. 4 more. Pull. And 3. And 2. And last one. Beautiful. And release down. Awesome work. Okay. Bring the legs forward. We're in neutral spine here. So this is a really great exercise. Our prep would be, now this movement's coming from the rib cage, not the hip flexors, okay? So our exercise, think from here, we're gonna lift one leg up and meet the foot with the hand, and then release. Leg, release, good. And leg. 1 more time, so that's our prep. Notice where it's happening. Okay, so this time, if you like more, we're going to bring both legs up, and the only difference is that we roll the hips this time to bring the hands and the feet together and down. Okay, are you ready? Here we go for 8. So you choose which option you're going to use today, and exhale 2, and we go 3. That's it. 4 more. 4 and 3. Exhale 2. Excellent work. 1 more time. Awesome. Good job. So now we have to do that all on the other side. So come on over. Okay, so let's set up for success. So arm is either long or bent. We want to make sure that our ankle bones are touching, and then we have our little mouse house to go by. Shoulder blades are set. And from here, keeping our pelvis nice and still, by pulling our abdominals in, we're going to lift the top leg up, flex, and lower. Inhale, up, flex, and down. And lift, and lower, good. And up, and down. 4 more times, lift up, down, 3, and down, and 2. Excellent. 1 more time, lift up, and down, just hip height, and we circle from the hip socket. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold your leg in space. Can you bring the other leg up to meet it? and only take the bottom leg down. And we lift for 2, and down. Lift 3, awesome, and 4. Let's do 4 more, and 3, and 2. One more time, we're going to glue those legs together and lift for 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, one more time, beautiful, and release. Excellent work. Okay, now let's go into our leprechaun. So we curl the toes under, we curl the toes up, abs are nice and tight, our legs are tight, our bum's tight, and here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, to the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, front, 4, 3, 2, back, 4, 3, 2, front, 4, 2, back, 2, singles, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Woo. Awesome work. All right, fist in line with forearm, in line with shoulder. Nice and strong here. Roll the shoulders away. Option 1, hip is lifted. Option 2, leg is straight. Option 3, legs are straight but staggered. Option 4, legs are stacked, arm is long, engage the core, and here we go. Under and reach. Take it under and up and 3. Awesome. By now you've probably figured that we don't need to do more than 8 reps of each exercise. And 3 more. Awesome work. 2 more. Oh, last one. Yes. Right on. Put that knee down. Take your leg long, arm over the head. Ready? Here we go. From the belly and reach. And pull. And reach. Reach. Pull. Reach. 4 more. Pull in. And 3. And 2. Last one. Excellent work. And release. Okay. Let's bring those legs forward. Elbow comes underneath. So we're going to do our preps first. So legs are nice and long, shoulders down, chest is lifted, arm is lifted up. Remember, we lift from the ribs. So we lift the leg up and we come down. So a great place to start with the exercise. Good. Beautiful. Okay? So now if you want more, as we exhale, we lift and roll the hips and lower. Exhale, lift and roll. And we lift. Beautiful. 4 more. And up and release. And 3. And 2. Last time. All the way up. And let it go. Good job, everybody. Whew. Okay. We are so close. So now we're going to come down onto our stomach. We're going to lie down. And what I'd like you to do, actually I'm going to turn my mat a little bit here. Okay. So what I'd like you to do, is you can take your hands out in front. And you're going to slide them down, keeping your elbows on the floor until your hands go no further unless your elbows left. We don't want to go there. So once we're down here, and I find that if I have my hands too close, my shoulders were by my ears, so let's take them nice and wide. Then we're going to lift our knees up and turn our legs out. And what this does, it stabilizes our sacrum so we don't put any strain on our lower back. Okay? So putting your head in neutral, so your forehead is not on the floor. From this position, exhale and pull your belly up off the mat. And hold that for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let it go back into the mat again. Okay, so let's do that again. Exhale, pull the belly up. Now we're going to hold the belly up, and as we inhale, we're going to pull our shoulders away from our ears and allow our spine to follow. And then as we exhale, we're going to come back down again. Okay, so let's exhale, pull belly up. Inhale, slide the shoulders away and come back, come up. Perfect. And then we're going to go back down again. So let's pull our belly up off the mat so we don't feel any strain in our lower back. And as we inhale, we're going to rise up. And then we're going to come back down. Okay, so now this time, palms are face down. Let your shoulders roll forward. So we're going to exhale, pull the belly up, pull our shoulders up. And as we inhale, we're going to reach toward our feet. And then we're going to slowly come back down again and let those shoulders roll forward. So again, exhale, belly up, shoulders up. Inhale, reach. And then exhale to come back down again. Awesome, one more time. So let's exhale, belly up, pull the shoulders up. Inhale, reach. Now if you'd like more, bring the arms out to the side and then reach a little higher. Out to the side, reach a little higher. One more time, reach a little higher, take a breath, hands under the shoulders, and push up and press back and stretch. Breathing, walking hands to one side. Walking hands to other side. Just getting a nice stretch down the side of the body. Excellent. Now we're going to end with the seal. So the seal is very fun. Well, as fun as Pilates can get. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with our feet in this position. And you're going to take your hands and you're going to take them underneath and you're going to bring your legs up. So this is our starting position. So for some of you, this might be enough and that's perfectly okay. Okay, so I'm going to go side. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to tip the pelvis. We're going to roll back and then we're going to roll back up to sitting. Okay, so let's tip and roll. Up to sitting. Shoulders down. Now, if you'd like, we're going to do a little clap, and we're going to come back up, and we're going to clap again. So we roll back, we clap, and we come back up and clap. So you might get one clap in, you might get two, or you might even be able to get three in. We hold as we clap, and we come back up and we clap. So let's go again. We'll do 4 more times. And up. And 3. Exhale up. Good job. 2 more times. Reach. And up. And last one. All the way back. And all the way up. And slowly release. Awesome work. So, from here, let's see if we can hinge forward and just get a nice little stretch in our back. Breathing into that. And then slowly releasing. Bringing one foot in. If you can't bring it in all the way, just put it where you can and then slide your bum to meet the foot. Snug it in and just give yourself a little twist. And then slowly release. And we'll do the other side. So bring the leg in. Wrap the arm, little twist. And then slowly release. Excellent. Let's come back to sitting. We're going to take a breath in, raise the arms up, pull the shoulders down, reach over to one side. Breathe in, reach up, exhale to the other side. Good. Come back up, intertwine the fingers behind you. Can you roll your shoulders back and lift your chest? Perfect. And then slowly release. Excellent work, everybody. Have a wonderful day, unless you choose otherwise. But why would you choose anything else in this crazy world right at this moment? We do have our breath. We do have our family. We do have our home.
And so please enjoy, please take the time to look after you, to look after your family. And I will see you again very, very soon. Namaste, my friends.